Okay. Okay. So, I'll be doing a Smackdown.
together.
This is the mile-high city of Denver, home to the NFL-leading Denver Broncos. And tonight at Ball Arena, WWE's Friday Night Smackdown. About an hour to the northwest in Boulder is Folsom Field, home to the University of Colorado Buffaloes football team. Their mascot, known as Ralphie, is getting ready for tomorrow's Big 12 showdown with number 25 Arizona State. But tonight in Denver, the Stars are out. Former tag team champions Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair will be joined by Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. They will name the fifth member of their team for War Games later on tonight. And the final first-round matches in the Last Time Is Now tournament, including Finn Balor, accompanied by his Judgment Day brethren, J.D. McDonough. Balor will have his hands full with a man who's been a rival for much of this year. This spectacular Penta, sporting a Colorado jersey. Penta Balor, who will advance in the First Time Is Now tournament. And the Vision, Reed, Breaker, Paul, accompanied by Paul Heyman, are here tonight. They'll preview War Games.
I sense the heat. You guys are angry.
What the hell is McIntyre doing here? Drew was suspended last week. What is he doing? Heyman can pick anybody on any roster, suspended or not.
If you think Drew McIntyre pissed you off, wait till you see what I have in store for you next.
Here we go! Paul Steiner!
Let's go. We're showing you a recap of Monday Night Raw, the ending of it. Who came out for the team? It was Brock Lesnar.
Oh God, is Brock Lesnar in the War Games team? Here we go, here we go! Oh God, and now security arriving. NYPD are here!
Look at this madness! NYPD cannot control things! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, and the Vision!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I have a vision for War Games, and I shall bestow that wisdom upon each and every single one of you. In War Games, 5 5 of your heroes, 5 main event superstars will be locked inside a double cage where Braun Breaker is gonna take a bite out of every one of their asses. 5 heroes, 5 War Games participants, 5 main eventers will be locked inside a double cage where they will be tsunamied by the OTT, the original tribal theme, Bronson Reed. 5 heroes, 5 main event superstars are going to learn about War Games. They're going to learn you need a strategy, an evil strategy, a ruthless strategy, a violent strategy, a strategy that proves you're a miserable, rotten excuse for a human being, that you're the lowest form of scumbag on planet Earth, something so putrid that the devil himself would sell his soul to you so that when you die and go to hell, there's no competition in running the joint. To wit, I give you such a man. Ladies and gentlemen, my privilege to introduce you to the Maverick, Logan Paul.
Hey, yo, Denver, why don't you shut your mouth? Because I have a lot to say. In fact, I got 5 things. The first being... Logan Paul, don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. Hey, OG, you show your mind right. You out here running your mouth like we just ain't dropped your whole crew on Monday Night Raw.
First of all, you made a bad mistake. You just pissed off Logan Paul. Secondly, let me just get this straight. When I created the bloodline, I did so that Roman Reigns' family could eat. So that the 2 of you didn't have to live off of him anymore. Now, the first thing I taught you in the bloodline was the numbers game always wins.
He's not here. He's never here. He ain't coming.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You're outnumbered. Means you're about to get your asses whipped, or are you just that freaking stupid?
Oh, they get it. You see, OG, we learn from you. We learn from the best. This is Smackdown, and you actually think the Usos will show up alone?
Woo!
Cody Rhodes. They just showed a picture of Cody Rhodes getting the beat down. Just got beat down in his truck.
Hey, let's get some help. We need a medic. Watch it. Open your eyes, Cody. Hey, let's get a medic. Let's get some help.
They're still running. Start a timer.
Hey, look at me.
Cody Rhodes is unconscious in his bus.
Come on. Let's get a medic. Let's go.
I'm guessing there's
Yo, he's
all
over
these
here.
rock
He's over
face
here.
there.
He's over here. Jimmy, Jay, he's over here. Come here.
What happened?
I don't know.
Damn it, where you at? What's up, Rose? Come on.
And that's the commercial.
He don't get you slipping no more. He don't get you slipping no more, though. He don't get you slipping no more, though. Last time for all that. Some help. Last time for all that.
See you at War Games, champ.
I do.
I mean, this is ridiculous. This is getting out of control. Drew McIntyre was suspended from Smackdown a couple of weeks ago, and he's still wreaking havoc.
Well, you're not wrong for being upset, but the fact is, this is another instance of Paul Heyman and Drew McIntyre masterfully skirting the rules. McIntyre's banned from the arena. He never technically stepped foot in the arena, but what I want to know is what sort of match is going to occur when that maniac steps inside of War Games 1 week from tomorrow night.
So Elliot Dragunov is making his way to the ring.
The following contest is the United States Championship Open Challenge. Introducing first, Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Ilya Dragunov! Once again, an open challenge for Dragunov's United States Championship. Over the past few weeks, he beat Sami Zayn for the title. He beat Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Nathan Frazier, Axiom. Who accepts the challenge tonight?
One thing we know for sure, tonight the pain will entertain you.
Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Finn Balor.
I cannot wait for this one.
Ilya
And his opponent from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, representing the Judgment Day, weighing in at 195 pounds, J.D. McDonough!
Well, tomorrow night, Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano take on Dragon Lee and El Hijo del Vikingo on CDMX Alliances. That match plus so much more, CDMX Alliances live on WWE, AAA, and the WWE Espanol YouTube and Facebook starting at 10:15 Eastern, 7:15 Pacific. But right now we've got a match with international flair with the United States gold on the line. Cole, a lot of history to dive into between these two superstars.
Indeed, and I want to mention that's why Dominic's not here tonight in support of Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough. McDonough's here to support Balor, who has a match later tonight, so he takes this open challenge. He takes on Ilya Dragunov. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars. They met in the Indies in Europe many, many times over the years. Twice they met in NXT where they split matches. In fact, Ilya Dragunov caused an eye injury to J.D. McDonough, which cost McDonough a number of weeks of his career. One of the reasons J.D. McDonough watched this match so badly tonight.
Well, every once in a while, in this industry, rivalries lie dormant. They're never necessarily resolved or forgotten. Oh! Case between Dragunov and the Irish Ace. What a boot from the champ.
And this is going to be as physical as they come. It is the 13th straight week that the United States Championship has been defended on Friday Night Smackdown, a tradition, of course, started by John Cena a decade ago, followed up by Sami Zayn earlier this year, and now Ilya Dragunov.
A legacy that Dragunov takes very seriously and strives to live up to. Great counter by McDonough, delivering a knee to counter the suplex attempt.
And speaking of John Cena, J.D. McDonough will always have a claim to fame. He was the final person ever to be pinned by John Cena on Monday Night Raw.
It's a bit of a dubious distinction if you ask me, Cole, but the fact is McDonough can change his fortunes tonight. Bring a little
goodness!
Back to the Judgment Day clubhouse.
Dragunov could have a broken nose.
My God.
Corey, tell me what it's like to hit the ropes like that.
I don't know that I've ever hit the ropes with that sort of velocity and absolutely violent impact for the United States.
Championship here.
Think what that would do for the morale of the entire Judgment Day. Once upon house was perpetually draped in gold. Nowadays, not necessarily the case, but that could change starting tonight.
McDonough into the cover on the champion and a kick out by Dragunov. J.D. McDonough once held the NXT Cruiserweight Championship and two-time tag champ, but never a singles title at this level, and an opportunity tonight to knock off a long-time rival.
McDonough's such a precise competitor. All of his shots carefully measured, but Dragunov answers there.
Doing a little research over the past couple of minutes, and I believe this is the first time McDonough's actually been in a match on SmackDown in over a year and a half. Of course, he makes his home on on Monday night. Oh, nice back suplex by McDonough, and Dragunov is in trouble, and McDonough, he gets into the slow, methodical pace. He's so technical, and he loves to beat his opponents down.
J.D. McDonough is a technical wizard. He has studied just about every style and technique of pro wrestling that is possible on this earth. The same can be said for Ilya Dragunov. This is truly a unique matchup between two of the best technical competitors in the business.
Oh, right for the step-up enziguri. J.D. McDonough able to avoid that. Now McDonough with that sliding leg drop to the champion. J.D. McDonough has a vicious and sadistic side. We've seen that over the years. Loves to dissect his opponents.
Oh, man, who eagerly embraced the nickname of the Iron Lung after suffering a punctured lung mid-match. He wanted to continue. That's the sort of toughness McDonough brings to the ring night after night after night.
Trained by Finn Balor in their homeland of Ireland. McDonough held a number of championships in Europe before bursting on the scene here in WWE.
This is a smart strategy by McDonough right now, just keeping Dragunov in close quarters, not allowing the Mad Dragon to create any separation or build momentum. It's a tried and true strategy.
Dragunov, though, as we've learned, Corey, is tough as they come.
Oh, no doubt about that.
No quit in Dragunov. And into the corner with authority, face and chest first into the turnbuckle. And J.D. McDonough putting on a clinic tonight.
McDonough taking a few moments to capture his breath after having it driven out of his body by those vicious chops from the champion. But McDonough has turned the tides back into his favor in the blink of an eye.
And a backbreaker knee right to the spine on the champ. And McDonough really having his way. Dragunov has not been able to get into the fight.
And credit McDonough for utilizing this methodical pace because JD knows you may only get a chance
for the title. Dragunov kicks out. This is the open challenge for Ilya Dragunov's United States Championship. It was accepted by the Judgment Day's J.D. McDonough, who's on Friday Night Smackdown because his buddy Finn Balor has a tournament match later on tonight.
From the opening bell, both competitors led with their heavy artillery. The champion delivering a massive boot, but McDonough turned this one around with that move right there. Vicious contact with the ring ropes, but somehow the Mad Dragon still in it.
And McDonough now.
Kawada-style kicks right across the bridge of Dragunov's nose.
But Dragunov right back to his feet to deliver a couple of chops to McDonough. And here comes the champion now.
Knife edge chops all around the body of the challenger.
And the Constantine special from the champion, and both men down. Can Dragunov capitalize? And once again to the brace, as Dragunov missed over a year because of a knee injury.
Take another look at the Constantine special. Dragunov utilizing maximum momentum before delivering that lariat. And now the champion in control.
The nearly 12,000 here tonight in Denver getting a treat. It's the first time the United States Championship has been on the line in this town since 2003. Defended that night by the late, great Eddie Guerrero. And two men that would make Eddie proud, McDonough and Dragunov, going to battle tonight. And wow! Oh, German suplex by Dragunov. And McDonough trying to get to the ropes for a break. Dragunov not releasing, still the waist lock on, and another German suplex to McDonough, and still hanging on.
Ilya Dragunov shouting, "This is fun." The champion enjoying himself, delivering maximum punishment to the challenger McDonough.
The man who says, "I'm not intense, I'm intensity." The champion Dragunov.
It's hard to argue with that assessment of the champion, who has become wildly popular with the WWE Universe throughout the duration of this United States title reign, and now raining down elbows on the jaw of the challenger.
I thought he was setting up McDonough for an abdominal stretch, but instead delivered those. Oh, wow, down goes McDonough, and Dragunov now starting to build momentum in this match.
You can ask anyone who's ever stepped in the ring against Dragunov. This is what you want to avoid. You cannot allow Ilya to get momentum on his side from the top.
And McDonough Rolls out of harm's way. Missed wildly with that one. Standing switch now by JD. Going for another Constantine special. Whoa! Again. Wait a minute. McDonough, what a counter into the cover and a kick out. What a counter by McDonough.
Phenomenal counter by the challenger, who has fallen victim once to the Constantine special in this match, refusing to allow it to happen again. A Spanish fly, dumping Dragunov on the base of his neck, high on his shoulders. And again, McDonough can taste the gold.
Yeah, McDonough searching for his first singles championship at this level here in WWE.
Sharp shots between the eyes of the champion.
A win tonight for McDonough would bode well for his Judgment Day brother Finn Balor. He's got a match with Penta, and the last time is now tournament later tonight.
Could be cause for celebration in the clubhouse tonight, but not if Dragunov has anything to say about it.
Dragunov and McDonough up top. McDonough trying to fight out of this predicament and does.
Oh my God, oh my God!
Oh my goodness! Both men over the top rope hung up. Somebody better check on these two. Are they okay, ref? I'm not quite sure how both of these men are still functioning after what can only be described as a nasty fall over the top rope moments ago.
The car crash-like impact minus the actual vehicles for both of these men. A gnarly landing for both champion and challenger. And both men are now in jeopardy of being counted out.
Uh-oh, and now Dragunov bounced right off our table.
McDonough scrambling in, trying to beat the count.
And Dragunov just beats the count.
That would have been poetic justice for J.D. McDonough.
Yeah, but again, McDonough would not have been able to win the championship that way. You got to pin or submit the champ.
You're right, and I think McDonough might have forgotten that fact in the moment. Sometimes it's win by any means necessary. But champion's advantage in effect in this one.
I guess if you beat the champ by count out, you're sure yourself another opportunity, I would imagine, but
you would think so, but we've also seen Dragunov be a little selective recently with his choice in challengers.
Yeah, ask Mr. Ciampa, or AKA.
Let's not go there. I don't feel like getting smacked.
Got it. We'll see Ciampa and Gargano in action later on tonight, DIY against Fraxium.
Sort of a seated abdominal stretch applied here by the challenger. Dragunov able to free his leg. Now connecting with some mildly effective strikes to the top of JD's skull.
Everything Dragunov does just is done with malice. Oh, and there it is. JD McDonough. Cover now on Dragunov.
You got a head the size of McDonough. A jawbreaker's like having your face driven into an anvil.
I like to call that whiplash, does McDonough.
Dragunov looks all out of sorts right now.
Well, this is as physical as we knew it was going to be. Both of these men gritty, both are brutal, both absolute full speed ahead at all times.
And to that point, you've got to be impressed with the gas tanks of both of these competitors here in Denver, which is notorious for the altitude. It makes it difficult for any athlete in any sport to catch their breath, to maintain their stamina. Both of these superstars are doing it very well thus far.
Both men in tremendous shape. Dragunov now unloading with the chops to JD McDonough.
Baby.
And there's a bit of that fiery fighting attitude where he gets his name from, the Dragon, Dragunov.
An homage to Kenta Kobashi with those rapid-fire chops to the challenger. Then Dragunov delivered a headbutt, but it looked to have a negative effect on himself. Oh, that one didn't.
Yeah, he connected there. Dragunov able to use every single part of his body as a weapon.
Absolute reckless abandon.
Well, it is reckless abandon when you deliver a headbutt to a guy with the size of the head McDonough has. And now McDonough with a snap suplex. JD McDonough with a perfect opportunity here. Ilya Dragunov defending the United States Championship against the Judgment Day's JD McDonough in this open challenge here tonight. Dragunov looking to continue his win streak. Top rope now for both men. Dragunov delivered. And now Dragunov.
McDonough's got 2 fistfuls of the champion's hair.
And McDonough going to turn things around now.
Brainbuster!
With a brainbuster.
That could do it.
Cover for the title. Dragunov kicks out at 2.5.
What an exchange. This brainbuster very nearly captured the United States title for J.D. McDonough. If McDonough had been able to get a little bit more of his body weight across the champion's shoulders, we would have a new champion right now.
Corey, J.D. McDonough has said for many years now that he turns doubters into believers. Trying to do that again here tonight. McDonough, top rope, moonsault, has to land at his feet as Dragunov moves out of harm's way with a kick to the face. Oh, dunking McDonough.
But Dragunov still feeling the effects of this matchup, favoring his neck.
The Joker would have been proud of that dunk by Dragunov. And now, Ilya Dragunov looking to put McDonough away. Back to his feet. McDonough! He went for Torpedo Moscow, and J.D. McDonough countered with a knee. And now McDonough heading up to the top rope, looking to win the championship. J.D. moonsault connects for the title, grabs the leg. Oh, and Dragunov survived again. J.D. McDonough beside himself.
Take a look at the height, the balance, the momentum, and above all, the impact. A crash landing directly on target. Deep hook of the leg, but Dragunov able to survive and escape.
What surprised me about all of that was the counter by McDonough on the attempted Torpedo Moscow headbutt by Dragunov. Over nearly 12,000 in Denver tonight, showing their support for both of these men in this match. It's been a tremendous United States title match.
They are singing the truth tonight in the Mile High City, but look at Dragunov looking for a powerbomb.
And McDonough, there's the headbutt. Oh, down goes McDonough.
Torpedo Moscow.
That time it connected for Dragunov. Now powerbomb to McDonough. H-bomb by Dragunov. He retains the title. What a match.
Here is your winner and still United States champion, Ilya Dragunov!
What a match. Here we see the closing moments, a thunderous power bomb by the champion. Boom! H-bomb. Good night. You could have counted to 20. Thanks for coming, J.D. McDonough. The reign of the Mad Dragon continues tonight in the Mile High City.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been singing the praises of J.D. McDonough for a long time now. He really showed up tonight, became that close to trying to win the championship. But Ilya Dragunov, what can you say? How impressive is this man?
The Mad Dragon right now appears to be unstoppable. But to your point, credit to J.D. McDonough. I think it's a matter of if. I'm sorry, it's a matter of when, not if, J.D. captures this single gold.
Well, hey, we're heading toward War Games a week from tomorrow in San Diego, California. And, of course, the women's War Games matchup. And, well, last week on Friday Night Smackdown, we thought Charlotte was going to be a part of the team with Alexa.
So the very second you said War Games, I knew we were in.
Lexi, I can't do this. I don't trust you. And I think you're a snake. And if you want to do this, I understand. But count me out.
The second that I needed my best friend, that's when you decide to take a stance. That's when you decide to prove a point just because you don't like someone. What the hell, Charlotte? And
this is from Raw this past Monday. Alexa was in trouble before Rhea and Io hit the ring.
We heard Paul Heyman speak of the importance of the numbers game to begin the show tonight. Alexa Bliss found out firsthand, but when the chips were down, the Queen came to the rescue, brandishing a kendo stick and evening the odds.
You know, I'm really proud of you. I'm very thankful
Yeah, well, you know I only did this for you. Doesn't mean I trust anyone else. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
About that.
Mm-hmm. Seriously?
With Rio,
Go in.
Rio and Rhea.
Lexi?
Go in. You and Rhea need to have a chat. Have fun.
Yeah, can you give us a second, please?
So is now in the same room with Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley.
I am here with Smackdown General Manager Nick Aldis. And Nick, can you provide any update at this time on Cody Rhodes' condition?
I wish I could, Kathy, but the truth of the matter is he's being checked out by medical. So that's all I know at this time. As soon as I know anything up. Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Help me. Help me. Help me back. No. It's okay. No. I don't even know the suspension on my hands.
I don't know what you've got planned, but I know it's nothing good. So let me be clear about a couple of things. The only reason he's here in my building is because he has a match in that last time his now tournament. And my hands are tied. Just like they're tied in the situation with Drew McIntyre, because you put him on your War Games team. But Paul, this isn't War Games. This is Smackdown. And as far as I'm concerned, Drew McIntyre is still persona non grata on this show.
Okay, listen, you're the general manager, and I had deep respect for you. We got off on the wrong foot. I understand that Drew McIntyre is persona non grata. He's not inside your arena. He's not inside your locker room. He's outside. And not only that, I asked him to leave because we respect the suspension that you levied against him. That's it. I have no cause to have a beef with you. As for Bronson Reed, the only help Bronson Reed needs is finding opponents stupid enough like Carmelo Hayes willing to step into the ring with him. Have a great show.
I will.
Please shake my hand. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And you were not nice to Logan Paul.
Well, Bronson Reed will be in action in moments.
Now I think intentions with Bronson Reed.
The following is the last time is now tournament match. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
We have two final first round matchups in this tournament, and this is the first one here tonight. Carmelo Hayes begging for an opportunity. He's got a major one in front of him. He takes on big Bronson Reed of the Vision. The last time is now tournament first round action. Live next.
In this town, everybody's playing a character except me. I don't need to pretend. I've been here before. I'm not the dealer. I'm not the mark. I'm the only one at this table who's the best in the world. WrestleMania, Vegas, it's anyone's game.
A look inside of the locker room for the Colorado Buffaloes, who tomorrow night will host Arizona State, number 25 in the country in Big 12 action. The fans have been psyched all week for this matchup. In fact, you know, WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg's son, Gage, plays for the Buffs. He's an inside linebacker. Meanwhile, tonight, Friday Night Smackdown is an hour south in Denver, and a major update has just landed in WWE Supercard. Visit WWESupercard.com today and unlock John Cena, Roman Reigns, Chelsea Green, and Rhea Ripley's newest cards for free with code SUPERUPDATE.
It's coming.
Don't you worry about Tyler. The guy who's taking that title from you is looking you dead in the eye right now. You're lucky I'm dealing with the Braxton next tonight. Otherwise, I'd be holding that right now. Lucky. Luck? Man, you're really just a jackass.
Hey, look, come on. Don't worry about him. We got a tag match later tonight. Come on, lock in. We got it. Yeah. Don't worry about him.
Legendary rock band Aerosmith returns as the sound of one of WWE's biggest events. They've teamed up with three-time Grammy-nominated rock star Youngblood on their new joint EP, One More Time, and the feature track, Back in the Saddle 2025 mix. It's an official theme song of WrestleMania 42. The EP and song are available now on all streaming platforms.
Only a few months left before we get to WrestleMania, and here tonight, Carmelo Hayes with a massive opportunity, a chance to advance in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
Let's go.
And his opponent, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle Paul Heyman, representing the Vision from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed!
Bronson Reed will be a part of the War Games match a week from tomorrow. And speaking of War Games, of course, the creation of the late, great Dusty Rhodes in the NWA back in the 1980s. And speaking of the NWA, I do have to say this tonight. Hello, wrestling fans. The immortal words of the legendary announcer Bob Caudle, who passed away earlier this week. He called the 1989 War Games match with the legendary Jim Ross back at the Great American Bash, an idol of mine in the 1980s. As I look to get into this business, we wish his family and friends all the prayers for the loss of the late, great Bob Caudle. And we're underway tonight. Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes. And I asked Hayes what his strategy was coming into this match against the massive Auszilla. He said he wants Reed to make a mistake. He's going to be cerebral tonight and look for Reed to make that first mistake, which will allow Hayes to take control.
Oh, man. You know what, Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And look at Ozilla, this behemoth from Black Forest. What a year 2025 could wind up being for Big Bronson Reed. What a year it's already been. But if he can be the man to cap it off by finishing off John Cena, I mean, what an accolade. That will last you a lifetime.
He already defeated Roman Reigns back in October in that Australian street fight. Now, it's interesting you brought up retiring John Cena, because when I talked to Carmelo today, he talked about the fact that he would be honored to have the last match of John Cena's career. He said for Bronson Reed, it's about embarrassing and punishing and humiliating John. The winner of this matchup heads to the quarterfinals on Monday Night Raw to take on Gunther.
What drives these competitors could make all the difference. It might not be the honorable motivation for Big Bronson Reed to want to humiliate John Cena, but listen, it served Big Bronson Reed very well thus far in his career. Carmelo Hayes could just prove to be a speed bump. I don't foresee that being the case, because this is Carmelo Hayes, a man who is an incredibly dominant NXT champion, a guy who everybody has marked as being a future megastar here in WWE.
Including one John Cena. Carmelo Hayes talks about the fact that both born and raised in the Boston area. He talked about how back at NXT a few years ago, John Cena came down and worked with him at the Performance Center. In fact, was in his corner during one night at NXT, and Carmelo Hayes has never forgotten that. And now Carmelo Hayes
we go.
with a great counter into a DDT, and he has an opening now on Reed. Cover now by Hayes. Hook of the leg and a kick out. And what Hayes said to me, too, was this is what John Cena wants this tournament to be about. It's about, the up-and-comers, the newcomers. And here's the cover by Hayes and a kick out by Reed.
It's about opportunity and ensuring the health of this business as we head into the future. That's what John Cena's #1 priority is. And Carmelo Hayes would love to pick the flag up and bear it for years to come.
One of the reasons Cena wants these exhibitions. Look who's here.
Surprise, surprise.
I thought Bronson Reed didn't need any help. Isn't that what Heyman told all of us a little bit ago?
Tune in, boss. Tune in. You know what it is? What's this guy here?
So now if you're Carmelo Hayes, you find yourself in a predicament. You were starting to build momentum. You had Reed on the ropes. Reed now gets a breather, and he's got his buddies Logan and Braun out here.
Well, listen, Carmelo Hayes needs to do the best that he can to not pay any attention to Logan Paul or Paul Heyman or Braun Breaker, which is next to impossible, understandably so. But the fact is, the task at hand is Big Bronson Reed, and Melo needs to stay focused.
Oh, Melo's going to have eyes in the back of his head, because Heyman's lurking around at ringside as well. And now, and see, right there, the distraction out of the box, and Reed takes advantage. First time ever these two have gone one-on-one in their career. And now the power taking over of Reed. Remember Bronson Reed last year in the War Games? Yeah, he got hurt. Cover now. Hook of the leg and a kick out. But I'll never forget the sight of that 330-pound man coming off the top of the War Game structure for a tsunami.
Turning a table into wood pulp before our very eyes instantly. Right now, Bronson Reed just squeezing the breath out of Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, he's going to be backed up by McIntyre, Logan, Breaker, and of course, Brock Lesnar inside the War Games against the team of the Usos and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
This is a great strategy by Bronson Reed, just putting all of his body weight across the back of Carmelo Hayes, forcing Melo to support all 330-plus pounds.
Again, the winner of this match advances to the quarterfinals Monday in the tournament against Gunther. So Solo Sikoa also waiting in the wings Monday to take on the winner of Penta and Balor.
Yeah, the path certainly doesn't get any easier, but pay attention to what Bronson Reed's doing right now. He's utilizing his knuckles. He's got his fingers locked, but he's driving his knuckles into the side of the neck, into the throat of Carmelo Hayes. That's not going to win you the match, but that's added punishment. That's probably a little something he picked up under the guidance of the Oracle.
Hayes runs right into a boot by Reed. Hayes had a flurry moments ago before Paul and Breaker made their way out to the ring, and now it's been all Bronson Reed. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Bronson Reed in absolutely no hurry, pacing himself, savoring the suffering of the opposition. Putting all that massive frame down across the shoulders and collarbones again of Carmelo Hayes.
Hayes trying to make it back to a vertical base, but again wrestled right down to the ground again by the 330-pounder.
Right now, Carmelo Hayes feels like he's suffocating.
Boy.
It's incredibly painful. You've got someone as big and strong as Bronson Reed squeezing on your jawbone, driving his forearm into the side of your jaw, and you can't catch your breath. Whatever was left is gone now.
Hayes still in it. Oh, how the complexion of this match has changed. Hayes was rolling moments ago, and then Logan Paul and Braun Breaker showed up, and it's been all Bronson Reed since. The winner of this match advances to the quarterfinals of the Last Time Is Now tournament against Gunther on Monday Night Raw.
Carmelo Hayes made one mistake in this matchup, and that was simply taking his eye off of Bronson Reed.
But do you blame him?
No, I understand it completely. I'm not faulting Carmelo Hayes. I would likely do the same thing in this situation. But the fact is, it's an uphill battle anytime you battle any member of the Vision.
Yeah, we mentioned Carmelo's strategy to start this match, to look for Reed to make a mistake.
During the break, Logan Paul came over and told me that Colorado University is actually thinking about retiring his number as well because of his great success.
He never played that.
He didn't have to. He's just that successful.
Oh!
I bet you Carmelo Hayes could use a little Coach Prime in his life right now.
Oh! Down goes Hayes, planted by Reed. Cover to advance and a kick out.
Take a look at the angle, high across the shoulders, down hard goes Carmelo Hayes. And this onslaught from Reed continues.
Yeah, and you're going to have a guy like Reed locked inside this massive cage with 2 rings a week from tomorrow with Survivor Series.
Great balance by Carmelo Hayes.
Hayes with a kick, and he stunned Reed momentarily. And now Breaker calls it a distraction, and Logan Paul getting involved. And what did Heyman say at the start of the show?
He said a lot.
The numbers game. It's always about the numbers, and that's the difference right now in this match. Cover by Reed. Forearm in the face and a kick out by Hayes.
Disrespectful and arrogant cover from Big Bronson Reed. Carmelo Hayes refusing to relent.
Well, you know, Logan's a snake too. Buttering himself up to Heyman and this crew.
Say it a little louder, Cole. Get Logan Paul's attention. Now I'm going to get my ass kicked again.
I thought he was the Maverick. He did everything on his own, right? He didn't need people around him.
He doesn't need people around him. He opts to have people around him. Logan Paul's incredibly charismatic. People gravitate toward him.
Yeah, he
maybe not in Denver.
Oh, nobody home as Hayes rolls out of the way of the senton. Look at this. They have him here for the win to steal one, and Reed has to roll out at 2. Hayes with a step up in Zaguri.
It's David versus Goliath, and in 2025, David better have a red dot on his slingshot. Here comes Hayes.
Oh, what a knee. Reed is stunned. Carmelo's got an opportunity off the second rope. Flying clothesline takes out Bronson, and Hayes is fired up.
What Hayes lacks in size, he more than compensates for in heart and tenacity as Big Bronson Reed's finding out firsthand.
Reed shoves Hayes away momentarily, but now he runs into a boot again. And Bronson Reed is in deep trouble here, Corey. Look at that! That leg drop off the second rope.
Reed on spaghetti legs on the apron.
And now it's... Oh!
Down goes Reed!
And Hayes could be closing in on a win. He's going up top. Could it be time for nothing but net? Hayes, though, no, goes for the frog splash. Cover for the victory. Kick out by Reed at 2.
I love the decision by Hayes to deliver a frog splash to maximize the impact in that tiny window. Let's take another look. First, a DDT driving Reed Temple first onto the apron, and then followed immediately by a picture-perfect frog splash, full extension, high impact, but not enough to keep Goliath down.
Carmelo Hayes told me earlier today, win, lose, or draw. He wanted to show out tonight, and that is what he's doing.
That's all Carmelo Hayes knows how to do.
And Hayes going for first 48. Bronson Reed, though, turns it around. The power, the world's strongest slam by Reed, followed up by a senton. Man, Mark Henry would be proud.
Oh, baby, the waves are crashing. Prepare yourself.
Tsunami, nobody home. Hayes rolls out of harm's way.
Carmelo just avoided a natural disaster. And keeps his opportunity to advance alive.
And keep your eye on Breaker, who was up on the steps moments ago. Our official Ryan Tran making sure he doesn't get involved again. Hayes now, first 48. But, all
right, Reed spills to the outside. A count-out win still will advance.
And Carmelo Hayes now. Got to be careful. He's got Breaker and Paul out there. What's Hayes doing? He's taking out everyone.
Melo didn't miss. Now trying to muscle the behemoth back inside the squared circle. Can Carmelo finish the job?
What a night of action here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown with high stakes all around. And now Hayes, top rope, Carmelo Hayes looking to put Reed away. Oh, wow! What a DDT by Hayes! Cover! Kick out by Reed somehow!
And that's a heartbreaker for Carmelo. Take a look at this from the very top rope. Capturing Reed, driving him skull first into the canvas. But Carmelo, not enough for three.
He can't get frustrated here, Corey. He's got to keep it up. He's got to keep the attack. He's got Reed down. This is what Hayes wanted.
You're right, but it's easier said than done. In the heat of the moment, this is what separates good from great. Can Carmelo stay the course? Can he finish the job?
Hayes heading up top. Bronson Reed trying to make it back to his feet. And I thought he was going for nothing, but again, and Reed makes him pay. Turns him inside out with a wicked clothesline.
And Reed turned Carmelo inside out, and Melo immediately grasped at his left knee upon landing.
Yeah, now Carmelo makes his way out. He doesn't want to be there. Carmelo, get off the damn barricade! Carmelo, get off the barricade! Logan's got the official distracted. Braun Breaker intercepted by the Usos. Jey Uso with a super kick. Logan Paul runs into Jimmy, and the fight is now on.
It is mayhem at ringside, but remember, this matchup still underway.
And Hayes back into the ring. Bronson Reed driving Hayes right into our announce table. Carmelo Hayes is down. Heyman now has the official cornered. Bronson Reed.
This has taken the entire vision, but Carmelo Hayes is still hanging in there.
Oh my goodness. Hayes in trouble outside. Wait a minute. Cody Rhodes. Cody's here. Crossroads to Bronson Reed. Come on, Melo. Get in the ring. Cody Rhodes with a hit and run. Cody Rhodes with some payback.
Bronson Reed hasn't moved a muscle.
Hayes is in the ring and the officials counting. Paul Heyman looks like he's seen a ghost. We're at 4. We're halfway there. Reed trying to get up.
6, 7.
We're at 8. Reed trying to make it in. Reed's tapped out. Hayes advances.
Here is your winner as the result of a count-out. Carmelo Hayes.
One of the biggest wins in Hayes' career.
That is one of the biggest upsets we've seen recently. You gotta give the assist to the American Nightmare. Drew McIntyre, I said I was done with you, and now I don't want to be done at all. And your friends, Bronson, you're probably the best in that group, but you won't figure it out until you're looking up at the lights. Braun Breaker, where's he at? Historically speaking, a Steiner is never better than a Rhodes. Logan Paul, get your drone up, do a flip, none of us care. And Brock Lesnar, don't forget the last person who beat you here was me, and not once, but twice. Mr. Heyman, look at me. If I learned anything from that WrestleMania photo, you've represented every one of those guys on screen. You know what I've discovered is our relationship. You build them, and I'll beat them. War Games!
the match beyond. It's not just a match, it's my damn birthright, and I'll see you in San Diego.
Cody Rhodes is fired up as I've ever seen him before, as he puts the Vision and Company on notice.
That's what it's gonna take, Cole. That's who you want to stand beside in the foxhole. The American Nightmare is ready for war.
Operation Big Pyro has to be the biggest thing in WWE. She's the first and come here. Leave now. Alba, where's Chelsea? I've been here all day doing celebrations, never down to where Chelsea is. How convenient. Oh my God.
I'm not feeling good about tonight, eh?
What happens? What?
The vibes aren't vibing, the moon isn't mooning. I don't think we should do the celebration.
Maybe we'll overreact. There's been a lot of preparation.
No. As the greatest women's champion of all time, it is my duty to make sure these fans have the perfect experience. Because I'm selfless like that. Reschedule.
Okay.
Oh!
Greatest women's champion of all time, huh?
I mean, that's what she said. You can say it again if you like.
Yeah, say it again so I can show you exactly what a real champion looks like.
Oh,
A said it. Gotta go. Hasta luego.
Smart move, Chelsea. Hey, experience the non-stop excitement of Elimination Chamber with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Don't miss out on unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences with your favorite WWE superstars. Head to onlocationexp.com/WWE for more info and to secure your priority pass now. What a show this has been.
No doubt about it, and so much more to come. How about some tag team action, Cole?
Yeah, and a big personal rivalry in this one.
I guess they're kind of a regular Smackdown now.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Axiom, Nathan Frazier set for action.
Both of these superstars have competed against Ilya Dragunov in the United States Championship Open Challenge in the past several weeks, but this is their wheelhouse. One of the premier tag teams in the game, doing battle with one of the most villainous, Gargano and Ciampa, DIY against Fraxium, live next.
Into my life just like a dream. Till you hold me like a dream.
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder! He's actually
done it! The Money in the Bank case is mine!
Nice. Good job, buddy.
Wait a second! He's cashing in! And we have a new champion! The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
Nissan's Black Friday event isn't just a day, it's a month-long opportunity with exclusive offers on an award-winning Nissan Rogue, tested and proven for quality. Get financing from 0%, plus up to $1,000 Nissan bonus on select remaining 2025 models.
My name is Victor Frankenstein. More carnage will ensue.
Into my life just like a dream. Till you
be fine, Vecna. We end this once and for all. Together.
Do it.
At long last, we can begin.
Two rings surrounded by a steel cage. You want to play games? We're going to play games. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is going to be a war.
Yellow.
Hey, come on, let's go. Right here.
Absolutely.
Then get off the phone.
That's great feedback. Thank you so much. I'll work on that. That's really good.
I'm about to yeet this dude. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye now.
Punch.
When you have the freedom to play anywhere, the WWE can happen everywhere. Play now.
A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, I wanted to run from it. Instead, with the treatment I received at the Princess Margaret, I got to run through it.
The Colorado Buffaloes at the University of Colorado. The football team ready for Big 12 action tomorrow night as they take on number 25 Arizona State University. And the mascot team was here. They're the ones who handle the Buffalo. The Buffalo's the mascot for the Buffalo.
And if the Buffalo misbehaves, we all have oysters for dinner.
Indeed. Nonetheless, Colorado, Arizona State tomorrow night.
It's enough of this. It's enough of this. Week after week, week after week, the MFTs have targeted each and every single one of us individually, but now you've got a big problem on your hands. Because now the five of us are standing here united. The five of us are standing here shoulder to shoulder, and what you are looking at now, MFTs, is an international coalition. Five of the very best wrestlers, the very best in this industry from all over the planet. You got one of the best tag teams from the United States of America over the last 2 decades. The Modern City Machine Guns. Tell them, Guns. Well, you mess with him, we've known him a long time. You mess with all of us. Tell him, Saban.
That's right. Hey, we may not be a part of the same family tree, but no matter what happens, we're brothers, we battle together, and we have each other's backs, right?
MFTs, you made a big mistake because you lit a fire under the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura.
MFT, 俺たちの喧嘩した時、お前ら人生最大の過ちだ。
That's right, and Ray Phoenix, one of the best luchadors to come out of Mexico in the last decade. Órale, talk to them.
Mira. El mejor equipo de 5 en toda la historia de WWE. ¡Estamos listos!
MFTs, this ends once and for all. Next week, Thanksgiving tradition. 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match, MFTs. You are going down! Yeah! Here we go!
Yeah, brother. You can see the fire in the eyes of Team Sammy with good reason. On the eve of Survivor Series, we're kicking it old school with a traditional Survivor Series elimination match as Team Sammy, Zayn, Nakamura, Phoenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns join forces to battle Team MFT, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, JC Mateo, Tonga Loa, and Tala Tonga. It all goes down next Friday right here on Smackdown.
But how about tonight, a traditional tag team matchup? This will be a good one. Fraxium set for action.
John is using his open zone.
And their opponents, accompanied by Candice LeRae, with a combined weight of 407 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, DIY!
You know, Corey, Ciampa's still upset, in his words, that everyone is jumping him in line for the U.S. title opportunity. Well, he took out that frustration on both Frazier and Axiom in recent weeks.
Yeah, last week, immediately following the United States Championship Open Challenge, Ciampa would lay waste to both members of Fraxium. The frustration of Ciampa has boiled over, has become a big-time problem.
Yeah, Fraxium, former two-time NXT Tag Team Champions, taking on a DIY here tonight, former tag champs in their own right. And here comes Axiom, the high flyer. Tell me about this team of Fraxium.
Listen, Fraxium came to be out of mutual respect for one another. They understood that perhaps as a tag team, as a tandem, they could find more success, and they've come extremely close on multiple occasions. I think the future is very bright for Frazier and Axiom. Oh! Frazier loves to fly, as does Axiom. Nathan Frazier brings next level speed to the ring. I challenge you to find anyone that moves around the ring like a bullet quite the way Frazier does.
How about
Good
Axiom?
God.
How about Axiom?
Axiom, when it comes to preparation and strategy, is on a whole nother level. This is a guy who has broken down the business of sports entertainment into X's and O almost mathematically.
Well, he was a math whiz as a kid. He got bullied because of that, so he used his smarts to take out the bullies. Tag made. Frazier now is legal. Off that splash, Frazier with one of his own to Ciampa. Cover now, hook of the leg, and Gargano going to save things for his team. You know, Fraxium actually knocked off DIY earlier this year. They were also part of that great TLC match back at SummerSlam. And again, a win tonight puts you in position to maybe one day take on the Wyatt Six for the tag title.
Absolutely. The entire tag team division here on SmackDown wide open. Every duo wants to be the next to step up to the Wyatt Six. Could it be DIY? Absolutely. Could it be Fraxium? Certainly. Time will tell, and the result of this one will certainly go a long way in one of these teams' favor.
Johnny Gargano loves to pat himself on the back, as does Johnny's wife, who's at ringside, Candice.
Well, why have a wife if you're going to pat yourself on the back? I don't understand that.
Hands on his feet was Nathan into the corner. Tag made by Axiom.
Like a modern-day Barry Horowitz. Up and over goes Axiom, and a super kick for his troubles. Keep your eyes on Ciampa on the outside.
And into the steps. DIY congratulating themselves. So Ciampa and Gargano have now taken control, and they had to slow the pace down at some point.
Yeah, it's next to impossible to keep the pace with Fraxium. As we were talking before, Nathan Frazier, one of the fastest superstars on the roster, and the same has to be said for Axiom. Axiom also extremely well-versed in submission grappling, a well-rounded competitor. Tag is made to Tommaso Ciampa, who to me is the X factor of DIY. Johnny Gargano is a technical wizard, but it's Gargano that really, he takes the mentality of both members of the team to the next, well, you could say it a little classier
Okay,
than
he's
that.
despicable.
You were calling him a jackass. I refuse to partake.
Actually, you said it, and then you got scared because you thought he was behind you.
Well, you've already gotten me beat up once this year, Cole.
True. There is a reason that Ciampa was once referred to as the Blackheart. This man is as nasty as they come, as you see there. You know, Ciampa does get himself in trouble sometimes, allowing his emotion to take over.
Absolutely, and once in a while, you'll see Ciampa's emotions force him into making a mistake. And that's what Fraxium has to be on the lookout for tonight.
Well, Ciampa also letting his emotions get the best of him in this quest to finally get a shot at Dragunov in the U.S. title.
Wait. How can you put the blame on Tommaso Ciampa? How many superstars over the last decade or so have answered the open challenge? Their music hits, they come out, they get the opportunity that was promised. Yet for some reason, Dragunov is playing a game with Tommaso Ciampa.
He may be playing a game, but Ciampa has not been quick enough to get out here to take on Dragunov.
Cover here. What would you like Ciampa to do? Sleep in the ring? You want him to take a nap under the ring?
Maybe.
Like he's waiting for a new video game, like it's Black Friday?
Maybe at the top of the ramp.
You're sick. Oh, big right hand.
I wonder what Ciampa thought about McDonough walking in here tonight and taking an opportunity at the U.S. title. Oh, big drop kick. Might have lost a tooth.
Talking about Candace or Ciampa?
Ciampa. Candace LeRae, Johnny Gargano's wife at ringside. And Axiom trying to fight back. DIY had control of this tag match. Here comes Frazier. And Nathan Frazier now looking to pick up the pace once again. Gargano and Ciampa have had an issue trying to keep up with this fast pace throughout the match. Only success when they slow things down.
Look at this man go!
Frazier. Across the body. And a big kick to Ciampa.
Lightning speed into the cover.
Up that standing 450 and a kick out now by Gargano. And Frazier almost had him. And again, big matchup. Corey could find yourself in position for a tag title opportunity down the road.
Both of these teams well aware of what could be at stake as Nathan Frazier makes the climb toward the top turnbuckle. Could be thinking about a Phoenix splash. We've seen him utilized to great effect in the past. Oh, nobody home, but Frazier adjusts.
Tag. Ciampa legal.
Oh! Shatter machine!
Is it enough to put him away? Not quite enough.
Credit to Frazier for surviving.
Digging deep down into the annals of NXT there.
Those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. DIY have learned and utilized that maneuver to great effect. But unfortunately for Ciampa and Gargano, Axiom still in this one.
Frazier with tremendous balance, scoops up. Ciampa looks for the win in a kick at two. Ciampa right to the knees. That was unique.
And a stomp to the fingers. Big knee rocks the jaw of Nathan Frazier.
Ciampa dropped the knee pad and Frazier caught him. Tag to Axiom. Oh, what a knee by Ciampa. Tag to Gargano.
Right under the chin of the masked superstar.
Now a double team by DIY. Kick right into the face. Cover by Gargano. Stacks him up. And Frazier comes off the top rope to break things up.
Soaring through the skies to keep this matchup alive for his team. Nathan Frazier, who's sent crashing to the outside for his troubles. Ciampa once again looking to end things.
Gargano caught Axiom with a kick, and now Johnny's going to go up top. And Axiom caught him there. Physical matchup between these two tag teams.
Oh! Spanish fly from the top.
And Axiom with the Ciampa now. He runs into a right hand.
Axiom.
And Frazier up over the top.
Oh!
Down goes Ciampa.
Nasty landing for Frazier.
Oh, wait a minute, the official Charles Robinson.
Oh, my goodness.
Candace just took the mask off Axiom.
He's hideous.
And Gargano with the cover and the win, thanks to his wife.
Here are your winners, DIY!
Not quite sure how you could tell he was hideous when he didn't see his face, but nonetheless, Candace yanked off the mask of Axiom, and it allowed Johnny to pick up the win.
Don't tell me what I did or did not see. I witnessed this firsthand. A beautiful Spanish fly from Axiom. And as he was lining up the golden ratio, chaos would ensue on the outside. And this is what a ride or die does. Coming to the aid of Johnny Wrestling is Candace Wrestling, exposing those grotesque features for the world to see. DIY with a big win in the tag team division. Even Frazier doesn't want to look at his partner. I think I might lose my lunch.
Nonetheless, DIY with the win.
Give me that bag by you.
Look. Whatever went down between us,
It was to prove who was the best. I wanted to be the best. You wanted to be the best. And I'm not saying that we won't get back on that path at some point. But for War Games, I'm willing to put it all to the side. I don't know whether you know or not, Charlotte, but after everything that we've been through, I've always respected you. And honestly, if someone were to ask me, who's someone that you would want to go to war with? Who's someone that you would stand there side by side with? I'd say Charlotte Flair.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Great. Then you can trust me too.
So we were on a European tour. It would be my final tour before I was let go. And the boys start rapping in the back of the bus. That's something I used to do in college and in high school. I shut my laptop, went back, just stuck my head in the circle. It came right around to me, and I just kind of said what was on my mind. Man, I like ripped on everybody on the bus. And when we got off the ride, Stephanie was like, how did you memorize all that? I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's freestyle. You try to just come up with something quick. That's why some guys only go for, a rhyme or two, and that's why some guys can go longer, and some guys are creative. She's like, would you mind doing that on TV? And, of course, that's a moment where be bold. I knew I could connect with the audience like that, and that would be at least something to keep me around. But it was like in that moment of serendipity that I shook the regret of listening to someone else and began to be more authentic.
Tom Rinaldi's full interview with John Cena will be available soon on WWE's YouTube the week of John's final match at Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C., 3 weeks from tomorrow. I cannot believe that we only have 2 dates remaining. Next Saturday at Survivor Series as John defends the Intercontinental title against Dominic Mysterio, and of course, at Saturday night's main event.
The following is the Last Time Is Now tournament match. Introducing first from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 195 pounds, representing the Judgment Day, Finn Balor!
Who will be John Cena's final opponent in his legendary career? We'll find out in a couple of weeks. This is the final first-round matchup in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Balor, Penta, live next.
Monday, Roman Reigns kicks off the last Raw before Survivor Series, and the Men's War Games Advantage match takes center stage.
The battle to see who has the entry interval edge.
While the Last Time Is Now tournament quarterfinals heat up.
Massive opportunity for one of these men. Here we go!
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder! He's actually
done it! The Money in the Bank case is mine!
Nice. Good job, buddy.
We have a new champion! The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
bad things that we do follow us through life.
What'd he do?
Seen bad men raised up and good men brought to the knees. We're but children on this earth.
Train Dreams, rated PG-13.
Into my life just like a dream. Till your heart feel like a dream.
Let's go! I'm not the same man that I used to be. I go down the stairs sideways. Go ahead. You in a rush? Go around. The older you get, the less you can have. Is it sesame seeds on that bun? Get it out of here! There's no greater fear than the fear of somebody pushing you in a wheelchair and letting you go, and you see traffic. Hey! Hey! You guys are laughing, but this is my life.
Two rings surrounded by a steel cage. You want to play games? We're going to play games. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is going to be a war.
We find Vecna. We end this once and for all. Together. Do it.
At long last, we can begin. Help us. I will show you the way.
There's no way that'll work.
You know, some of us remember when they first came out in 1984. The LJN Superstar figures, they're back, starring the legendary Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Dusty Rhodes, and Logan Paul. And they're returning in stores exclusively at Target starting next Friday. Look at these things.
Look at these. You know, I wish they had a Logan Paul figure when I was a kid. My dad insisted on bringing me SD Jones. Well, that's irrelevant, all right? It's my game. I can play it my way.
We're trying to do that.
Yeah, thanks, Cole.
These things are a lot of fun, though.
They are. They're awesome. Go back to my childhood.
Let's get back to action. Finn Balor set for the final first-round matchup, and the last time is now tournament. Your childhood, you were like a year old when these came out.
Still have most of them. It's wise beyond my years, Cole. It's a prodigy.
His opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Benda!
Well, Penta's in action tonight on Smackdown, but tomorrow night, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano take on Dragon Lee and El Hijo del Vikingo on CDMX Alliances. That match plus so much more. CDMX Alliances live on WWE, AAA, and the WWE Espanol YouTube channels and Facebook starting at 10:15 Eastern, 7:15 Pacific. Get a little lucha in your life.
Gonna get some now with Penta and Balor. And this has been a very interesting year when it comes to Balor and Penta. It dates all the way back, Corey, to the Royal Rumble match. That was the night that Penta became the Iron Man. He lasted over 42 minutes in the Rumble in a spectacular performance. The man who eliminated him that night, none other than Finn Balor. And then it was Finn Balor who was the first person to pin Penta in his career in WWE in a tag team matchup, and now we're underway. Penta Balor, final first round matchup, and the last time is now tournament.
Finn tried to get the early jump on Penta, but Penta sensed it coming. But here comes the Prince, raining down rights on the luchador. What an honor it would be for either of these men to battle John Cena in the final match of his legendary career.
Penta has never been in the same ring as John Cena. Finn Balor had one match with John Cena a number of years ago. The winner of this matchup advances to the quarterfinals this coming Monday night on Raw to take on Solo Sikoa. The other quarterfinal on Raw also set Gunther Carmelo Hayes.
It almost seems apropos for either of these individuals who both had very parallel type careers, both tasted international success, global success. Arguably two of the most successful non-WWE wrestlers in the business prior to their arrivals here in WWE.
Well, Penta's still looking for his first title here in WWE. Cover now on Balor, who kicks out. Balor, of course, a former Universal Champion, multi-time tag team champion as well. He's had the Intercontinental Championship, the United States title, two-time NXT champ.
Well, the point I was getting to is that both of these men have proven that they belong, that they can hang. And what better way to prove that you belong and that you can hang with the best of the best in WWE than to do battle with the greatest of all time in Washington, D.C. in Cena's final match.
Yeah, I can't believe it's 3 weeks from tomorrow. Saturday night's main event over on Peacock. And Balor off the sling blade. And now Penta gonna fly. Up over the top, down goes Balor. Penta's in control.
Zero fear. Who is gonna advance in the tournament?
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder. He's actually done it.
The Money in the Bank case is mine.
Nice. Good job, buddy.
Wait a second. He's cashing in. And we have a new champion. The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
Yellow.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Right here.
Absolutely.
Then get off the phone.
That's great feedback. Thank you so much. I'll work on that. That's really good.
I'm about to yeet this dude. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye now.
Punch.
When you have the freedom to play anywhere, the WWE can happen everywhere. Play now.
Into my life just like a dream. Till you hold me like a dream.
We find Vecna. We end this once and for all. Together.
Do it.
At long last, we can begin.
Two rings surrounded by a steel cage.
same man that I used to be. I go down the stairs sideways. Go ahead, you in the rush? Go around. The older you get, the less you can have. Is it sesame seeds on that bun? Get it out of here! There's no greater fear than the fear of somebody push you in a wheelchair and letting you go, and you see traffic. Hey! Hey! You guys are laughing, but this is my life.
Help us. I will show you the way.
I think Abby might be in danger.
Oh no. There's no way that'll work.
Penta Balor up on the top rope. One of these men will advance into the quarterfinals of the Last Time Is Now tournament as we work our way to deciding who John Cena's final opponent will be 3 weeks from tomorrow. Saturday night's main event, Washington, D.C.
A desperation crossbody from Penta flattened Balor for the moment. Both men are down.
Critical point in this match. Balor's done a nice job grounding Penta.
Big kick from Balor.
Oh! And the Penta chance from the 11,000 plus here tonight in Denver. Now Penta's starting to build some steam. Balor lands on his feet. Penta, nice as Balor goes face first into the turnbuckle. Cover now by Penta to advance and a kick out.
Penta now doing his best to rally the WWE Universe behind him.
Again, the winner will head to Raw Monday to take on Solo Sikoa. We begin the quarterfinals in the tournament.
Congratulations once again to Carmelo Hayes, who advanced earlier tonight. Great counter by Finn Balor.
And Penta able to counter and now drive Balor into the turnbuckle.
Great escape.
And Balor off the... And a kick out at 2. Elbow to the chest, cooked the leg and couldn't put him away.
Finn Balor now composing himself, surveying the entire scene, trying to strategize. How does Finn Balor solve Penta?
Yeah, the problem is you give Penta some time to regroup and you take too much time.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Penta's an incredibly dangerous competitor. Can't afford to offer any additional time to the luchador, but Penta just caught Balor's foot.
The problem is Finn got cute there, Corey.
That's an instance of overconfidence from Balor. And a vicious Pierrotazzo. Rocking the chest.
And another Pierrotazzo.
Hey, look at you.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe I can teach you Spanish, Cole.
Little tilt-a-whirl backbreaker delivered. My wife has had no luck in 30 years. And now Penta with Balor up top. Down goes Finn Balor. Both men down. Penta looking to capitalize. Cover now. And Balor gets the shoulder up.
Take another look at this. Almost a modification on a muscle buster from Penta. Wasn't quite enough to finish the task.
Jam-packed here tonight in Denver, nearly 12,000 for Friday night Smackdown final first round matchup in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
Uh-oh, Cole. We know what comes next.
Time for a sacrifice.
I think I tore my rotator cuff just watching that.
And look at this. Balor, though, able to roll up Penta, looking to steal a win, and a kick out by Penta at 2. Sling blade by Balor. Sends Penta into the corner. And Penta's in the drop zone. And Balor looking to head up top. Looking to put Penta away with a coup de grace, but nobody home.
That's out of the way just in time. Looking for La Maestro Cradle. There it is.
And another near fall. Oh, goodness. kick out. It was a pump handle into a driver.
Look at this from Penta, dumping Balor high on his shoulders, on the base of his neck, but Finn able to survive.
I don't know how. And Balor, of course, favoring his neck now. And Penta driven into the corner. Oh, there it is! Destroyer! Cover! Penta advances!
Here is your winner, Penta!
The Mexican Destroyer does it again.
In the blink of an eye, Penta able to capture Balor's spiked fin on the crown of his skull and punch his ticket to the next round of the last time is now tournament.
We are creeping closer to see who John Cena's final opponent will be 3 weeks from tomorrow at Saturday night's main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first round is complete. The quarterfinals are set, well, mostly set. Let's take a look at the brackets.
Obviously, Carmelo Hayes and Penta punching their tickets to the next round earlier tonight. You'll notice there is no opposition to LA Knight. That's because Sheamus suffered an injury earlier this week.
Yeah, it was reported on WWE social media channels earlier today. Sheamus is out with a shoulder injury, will not be able to compete in the tournament. So now, Nick Aldis, the general manager of Smackdown, Adam Pearce, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, are meeting to determine who will fill the spot, who will face LA Knight next week right here on Friday Night Smackdown.
Unfortunately, the megastar once again has to wait to find out who his opponent will be.
Penta, congratulations. Tonight was your night. But come Monday, your time is up. And my time is now. Because next week, I'm going to make an example out of Sammy. Sammy's 5 against my 5. His boys against my family. And he really think he has a chance. Sammy, you really think you got a chance against my family tree, huh? Well, you don't stand a chance. Hell no. Ray Phoenix, we about to put his ass in the dirt. 6 feet under, pushing up Jesus. Shinsuke Nakamura, we sending his ass back to Japan. Sayonara, sucker. And the Motor City machine guns. You ain't got enough ammo to take out my family tree. You boys don't even got a shot. And Sammy, the smoke clears out, and it's just you and me. I am willing to put you away for good.
That's next week, but coming up next, who will join these 4 women inside War Games? We find out the 5th member of this team live next. Survivor Series is
I'd like to see Ralphie compete against the real Buffalo. That's something I want to see.
We're gonna have Matt West call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charlotte Flair! Alexa Bliss! Rhea Ripley!
There are 4. Spot remains on their team for War Games. And Corey, earlier tonight, pretty interesting conversation between Charlotte and Rhea.
Listen, at the end of the day, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley have agreed to coexist in War Games. No more, no less. And for that very reason, I don't like this team's chances. I don't care who number 5 is. These 4 are 2 different duos right now. Rhea and Io get along well. Bliss and Charlotte, they can't decide if they're best friends or not. I don't like it. It comes down to chemistry, and if you can't trust the person beside you in War Games, you don't have a chance in hell.
It's about survival, though, Corey. You need everybody on the same page to survive that ominous structure. A massive cage surrounding 2 rings.
Oh, it's going to be amazing to watch regardless. I'm just saying, I don't like this team's chances.
Oh, I can hear you guys. At MSG, the Kabuki Warriors, Naya, and Lash, they didn't realize that we were as united as we were. And that's a real big problem for them. Because it's moments like those that you find out who is real and who is fake. And if I'm going to war with someone, I want to make sure that I am going in there with the right people. People like my friend over here, Io Sky. Someone who is as skilled as they are dangerous. And I know if anything were to go down, she would be the first one to come in swinging. And then we have Alexa and Charlotte. Two of the most decorated women within this division. And look, we might not be the best of friends, but at the end of the day, I know that I can trust them and they can trust me. But that being said, that is only 4 people. And in war games, you're gonna need 5. So I would like to introduce to you guys tonight our 5th member.
Oh no, wait a minute! AJ Lee, the 5th member. But as she waltzes out here, there's a problem inside the ring because Nia Jax and company have attacked.
And what's AJ supposed to do? She's
another blindsided AJ, Becky Lynch. Remember, AJ cost Becky the Intercontinental title when Maxine Dupree, when one of the biggest upsets ever, beat Lynch Monday night.
Becky's been unraveling since. But right now, the Kabuki Warriors, Lash and Nia, are laying waste to the opposition. Cutlass from Kairi Sane, taking out Io Sky.
Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea, and Io were ambushed, assaulted from behind, and now trying to fight back in this thing.
It just makes my point valid, Cole. The Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and Becky Lynch, all operating with one common goal. One team going to war.
Well, I thought Becky was out here just to get some revenge on AJ, but she just allowed Nia Jax to take out Rhea Ripley with the Annihilator.
Well, AJ Lee, the big secret weapon's been rendered completely ineffective.
And Becky Lynch now.
AJ Lee comes up with a big pop and all of a sudden.
It looks like we have the 5th member of their team. A week from tomorrow, we go to war. The most star-studded ever.
Get your white flags ready, Rhea.
She's like the biggest person on the roster. One of the top stars they got. They just like that. That is the reason we got to win. But there you have it. That is a Smackdown watch-along. Yeah. Wasn't the best watch-along I've done. But it's just like most of your big products now, you just gotta have a hard time staying a week. But yeah, I'll be back. So I will do a review for Smackdown tomorrow. And then I'll try to play some more Borderlands tomorrow. And then I'll also do my first reaction video. And yeah, and that is it.